Welcome to House Lux Estate, your go-to channel for everything fascinating and enlightening. Today, we're delving into the sugar industry, unmasking secrets you probably never knew. The sugar we sprinkle on our breakfast cereals, mix into our coffee, and that's hidden in countless products we consume daily, has a story that's far from sweet. There's a surprising history, an intricate web of production, and shocking health implications that lurk behind the scenes. It's not just about the sweet crystals we all know and love, but also about the bitter truths that often get overlooked. We'll be revealing how sugar has disguised itself in our diets, the politics that surround it, and the wars it has ignited. We'll also look at its production, consumption, and what the future holds for this everyday commodity. So buckle up as we journey into the sweet and not-so-sweet world of sugar. Our first fact takes us back in time to the bitter history of sugar. Sugar, sweet as it is, has a past steeped in hardship and exploitation. Originating in Southeast Asia, sugarcane was first processed into granulated crystals in India. As the sweet commodity gained popularity, its production soon expanded, reaching the far corners of the globe. But here's the rub: sugar's rise to fame was significantly fueled by the transatlantic slave trade. In the 16th to 19th centuries, sugar plantations in the Caribbean and Americas were powered by the forced labor of millions of enslaved Africans. These plantations were brutal places, with life expectancy shockingly low due to the harsh working conditions. The sugar industry, as we know it, was quite literally built on the backs of the enslaved. It's a dark chapter in human history, a stark contrast to the sweet delight sugar brings to our taste buds. Quite a bitter pill to swallow, isn't it? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Moving on to our second fact, sugar is a master of disguise. Yes, you heard that right. Sugar doesn't always come with a label screaming sugar. Often hiding in plain sight, sugar can be listed under many aliases. It might be called dextrose, fructose, or high fructose corn syrup. But don't be fooled, these are all forms of sugar. Even more sophisticated, sugar can take the form of molasses, cane juice, or even raw sugar. These might sound healthier, but remember, sugar is sugar, no matter the name. And it doesn't stop there. Honey, maple syrup, and agave nectar, while natural sources of sweetness, are still forms of sugar. It's like a game of hide and seek, with sugar hiding behind different names and forms. But once you know its disguises, you're one step closer to making healthier choices. So next time, don't let sugar's many aliases fool you. Fact number 3 comes with a health warning. Sugar, loved for its sweet taste, has a rather bitter side when it comes to our health. It's a sneaky culprit behind various health issues that are alarmingly common today. Obesity, for one, is often linked to high sugar intake. But how does that work? Well, when we consume more sugar than our bodies can burn, it gets stored as fat, leading to weight gain. Diabetes is another concern. A diet high in sugar can cause insulin resistance, a condition where the body struggles to regulate blood sugar levels. This can lead to type 2 diabetes, a chronic condition that affects millions of people worldwide. Heart disease, liver disease, and even certain types of cancer have been linked to excessive sugar consumption. Sugar, it seems, is not as innocent as it tastes. So, next time you reach for that sugar bowl, think twice. Remember, a spoonful less of sugar might just keep the doctor away. Our fourth fact exposes the hidden sugar in your diet. Now let's get into the secret world of hidden sugars. You'd be surprised to know how many of your favorite foods, even those labeled as healthy, are actually loaded with sugar. It's not just in your cookies and cakes, but it's concealed in some rather unexpected places. Take, for instance, your favorite salad dressing, spaghetti sauce, or even that health-conscious granola bar. Yes, you heard it right. These everyday items often contain added sugars that quietly contribute to your daily intake. And it's not just about the sweet stuff. Savory foods like bread, processed meats, and ready-made meals can also be sugar traps. And here's the real kicker. Sugar isn't always listed as sugar on the ingredients list. It has over 50 different names, from dextrose and maltose to high fructose corn syrup. So you might be consuming more sugar than you think. Fact number 5 dives into the murky waters of politics. Now, it might seem unusual to mix sugar with politics, but let's stir the pot a little. The sugar industry has a long history of influencing policies and regulations. This sweet commodity has been at the center of trade wars, tariff disputes, and political lobbying. In many countries, sugar lobbies have been successful in pushing for favorable policies, sometimes at the expense of public health. They've managed to sweeten the deal for themselves, ensuring high tariffs on foreign sugar and subsidies for local producers. And it's not just about tariffs and subsidies. The sugar industry has also played a role in shaping dietary guidelines, often downplaying the health risks associated with excessive sugar consumption. It's a tale as old as time. Money and power often speak louder than science and health. Indeed, the sugar industry is more powerful than you might imagine. Our sixth fact explores the sugar wars. Sugar, despite its sweet nature, has been the cause of many bitter battles throughout history. From the 17th to the 19th century, sugar was so valuable that wars were fought over it. Nations vied for control of the Caribbean islands, where sugarcane was grown. The sugar trade fueled colonial economies and even drove the formation of powerful trade alliances. In more recent times, conflicts have arisen over tariffs and trade agreements. Countries often protect their own sugar industries by imposing import restrictions and providing subsidies, leading to international disputes. The so-called sugar wars between the United States and Mexico in the late 20th century is a classic example. Even today, the sugar industry continues to be a contentious issue in global politics. Disputes over sugar production and trade persist, making it a sweet commodity that's often at the center of sour conflicts. Sugar sure is a sweet thing to fight over, isn't it? Fact number 7 reveals the sugar production process. The journey of sugar from field to your table is a fascinating one. It all begins when sugarcane or sugar beets are harvested. These crops are loaded with sucrose, a simple form of sugar. The harvested crops are then sent to processing plants. Here they are crushed, and the juice is extracted. This juice is then boiled to create a thick syrup, which is further boiled to form sugar crystals. These crystals are spun in a centrifuge to remove any remaining liquid. And voila, you have raw sugar, but it doesn't stop there. The raw sugar is then sent to a refinery where it is cleaned and filtered to remove any impurities. It's then crystallized one more time, and the end result is the pure, white, granulated sugar we all know and love. Who knew so much went into making your morning coffee sweet? Our 8th fact is about our love affair with sugar. Sugar, in its various forms, has become a staple in our diets. It's a love story that spans across continents and cultures. Globally, we are consuming more sugar than ever before. Take a look at the facts. The average person today consumes about 70 pounds of sugar each year. That's roughly the weight of a 10-year-old child. Now let's travel across the globe. In the United States, sugar consumption is so high that it has been linked to various health issues. Meanwhile, in developing countries, the consumption of sugar is steadily rising. As their economies grow, so does their appetite for sweet treats. And it's not just about the sweet stuff. Sugar is also found in surprising places, from bread to salad dressings, making it almost impossible to avoid. Seems like the world's sweet tooth isn't going anywhere. Our 9th fact looks into the crystal ball, the future of sugar. As our world becomes increasingly health conscious, the sugar industry is not staying behind. Its future lies in the development and refinement of sugar alternatives, aiming to achieve the sweet taste we love, but with fewer calories and health risks. Innovations in food technology are leading the charge, with promising alternatives like stevia and erythritol already on the market. These natural sweeteners, derived from plants, offer the sweetness of sugar, but without the associated health concerns. Moreover, advances in genetic engineering could lead to the creation of low-sugar or even sugar-free fruits and vegetables. Imagine biting into a sugar-free apple that still tastes as sweet as the one you'd find in your grocery store today. The sugar industry is also exploring sustainable production methods to reduce its environmental impact. This includes using sugarcane waste for bioenergy production. The future sure looks sweet, or does it? Finally, our 10th fact is a sweet surprise. Did you know that sugar is not just a culinary delight? It also plays a significant role in non-food industries. From the pharmaceutical industry, where it's used as a base in medicinal syrups, to the cosmetic industry, where it serves as an essential ingredient in exfoliating scrubs. Sugar is truly versatile. It even stars in the biofuel industry as a sustainable source of renewable energy. Talk about sugar power. This multifaceted sweetener has been with us from the dawn of civilization, shaping our history, influencing our politics, and impacting our health. From its bittersweet past to its promising future, sugar's story is far from over. It continues to sweeten our lives in ways we may not even realize. And that's a wrap on our journey into the sugar industry. Don't forget to subscribe to House Lux Estate for more fascinating insights. Stay curious, and as always, stay sweet.